He found two alien girls in the snow. They begged, "We're not weapons. Just let us stay." The snow outside the cabin roared sideways, the wind slapping against the windows like an angry ghost. Noah Granger tightened the thermal seal on the front door and tossed another log into the hearth. It cracked and hissed with heat, casting golden light across the wooden walls. Deep in the wilderness of Titan 12, a frozen mining colony now long abandoned. This was the last place anyone would look for a man trying to disappear. Noah wasn't expecting company. And yet, there was again a sharp knock, then another, followed by something that sounded like a sob. He grabbed his pulse rifle from the wall. "Who's there?" Silence. Then a soft voice, broken and small. "Please, we're not weapons. We're not soldiers. We're just sisters. Let us stay." Noah frowned. He scanned the cold with thermal optics. Two figures, small, humanoid, barely radiating any warmth. Alive, but only just. He hesitated, then unsealed the door. They collapsed inside. Two girls. No, not human. Not exactly. Their skin shimmered faintly with a silver-blue hue, like the reflection of moonlight on water. The older one had protective arms wrapped around the smaller, shielding her even as they fell. Their eyes were large, luminous, and terrified. Noah slammed the door shut and bolted it. "What the hell?" "When not infected," the older girl croaked. "Please don't send us back. I don't even know who you are." The older sister looked up, her lips trembling. "I'm Kaylee. She's Lyra. We escaped the facility in the mountains. They called us units. They trained us to kill. But we're not like that." Noah's heart clenched. He'd heard rumors about the Cryon Project, bioengineered alien hybrids created from a captured species during the Frontier Wars, designed as living weapons. Disposable. He set the rifle aside. "All right," he muttered. "All right. But first, we warm you up before you freeze to death." Hours passed. Noah had wrapped them in thermal blankets, offered them protein soup, and watched quietly from the corner of the room as they sat near the fire. Lyra, the younger one, hadn't spoken yet. She just clung to her sister and stared into the flames. Kaylee's voice was hoarse, but steady. "They taught us to track, to kill targets silently, to endure pain. But we never wanted it. We just did what we had to survive." "You don't have trackers?" Noah asked cautiously. "No. I tore mine out," Kaylee said, pulling back her sleeve to reveal a jagged, half-healed scar. "Lyra's never had one. They were going to implant her next week. That's when we ran." Noah nodded slowly. "You picked a damn dangerous place to run to." "It's the only place we could go," she said softly. "We found your beacon. We hope you were someone kind." "You sure that's what I am?" he asked. She looked him dead in the eyes. "Yes." Over the next few days, Noah watched them closely. Lyra began to open up, barely. She smiled at his dog, Rust, an old rescue mutt with one eye and a limp. She liked to draw with burnt sticks on the wood panels of the fireplace. Strange symbols, stars, and spirals Noah didn't recognize. Kaylee, on the other hand, kept her eyes on the perimeter. Every noise outside, every flicker of movement, made her tense. She hadn't stopped being a soldier, but she was also the one who held Lyra's hand when she had nightmares, who shared her food, even when Noah gave them equal portions, who sat awake most nights, watching over her sister. One evening, Noah made a decision. He handed Kaylee a map. "You're about 200 clicks from the abandoned tunnels beneath Farlight Ridge. If you follow this route, stay low, you can disappear. No patrols go out that far anymore." Kaylee looked at the map, then at him. Her voice was low. "You're asking us to leave? I'm offering you a chance to live free." She hesitated. "And if we stay?" Noah took a long breath. "Then I'm risking my life. If they come looking for you and find me hiding you." He didn't finish. Kaylee lowered her gaze. "We understand. But the next night, Lyra spoke for the first time. Please don't send us away. Noah blinked. Lyra. Her eyes glistened. We're not weapons. We're not dangerous. I don't want to run anymore. I just want to stay. With Rust. With you. With my sister. Please. Kaylee knelt beside her, wrapping her arms around the girl. Her lips were tight, trembling. I'll earn my keep, she said. Hunt. Defend. Clean. Whatever it takes. Noah looked at the two of them. Fragile, desperate, and so painfully human it hurt. You can stay, he said quietly. But if anyone comes, we vanish. No arguments. Winter thickened its grip on Titan 12. The world outside froze deeper. But inside the cabin, warmth bloomed. Noah taught Kaylee how to repair solar panels. Lyra helped him rewire the comms array to make sure no pings could locate them. They built traps for food, filtered water from the underground springs, and started a garden in a heated greenhouse made from salvage parts. Slowly, carefully, they became a family. Lyra laughed now. She painted stars on the ceiling with phosphorescent minerals. She carved little animals out of scrap wood and left them around the cabin like hidden treasures. Kaylee smiled more too, though it was always small, always fleeting. She helped rebuild the drone perimeter, enhancing the cabin's security. She trained with Noah every morning, their sparring becoming routine. One day, she asked the question, "Why did you help us?" Noah was silent for a long time. Then he said, "Because I once needed help too, and someone gave it to me." It all shattered 3 months later. An orbital drop pod screamed through the sky and crashed in the woods half a mile from the cabin. The snow evaporated in the heat blast. Noah, Kaylee, and Russ were on the ridge in minutes, weapons drawn. 3 black-armored hunters emerged from the wreck, genetic retrieval unit. Kaylee's breath caught. They came for us. Lyra was back at the cabin alone. Noah's jaw tightened. Get to her. Now. I'll slow them down. No, Kaylee snapped. We fight together. Rust growled and bounded into the trees as Kaylee and Noah flanked the soldiers. The fight was brutal. Kaylee moved like lightning, leaping between trees, striking from shadows. Noah provided cover fire, using his knowledge of the terrain to trap and disable. But they were trained too. One of the soldiers clipped Noah with a blast, sending him tumbling. Kaylee roared and launched herself at the attacker. It wasn't graceful, it was rage. By the time it was over, 2 soldiers were dead. The last escaped, but wounded. They raced back to the cabin. Lyra stood outside, holding Rust, her eyes wide but dry. I knew you'd come back, she whispered. That night, Noah stitched up Kaylee's arm. They'll send more. That one got away. I know, she said quietly. We can't stay here anymore. I know, she repeated. Lyra crawled into his lap, curling like a kitten. Wherever we go, can we stay with you? Noah looked at her, then at Kaylee. You're my family now, he said. Where I go, you go. 2 weeks later, the cabin was ash and snow. The 3 of them traveled by night, sleeping in hidden caves and old tunnels. They kept moving, always watching. But they were not alone anymore. They were a team, a family, not weapons, sisters, and the man who gave them a chance to be more than what they were built to be.